Shania, you are on mute.
Oh, okay, Sandeep. Thank you. Sorry, I was on mute. Thank you, Sandeep. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Sahaja online meditation. And for every Tuesday, as we are doing for the special night with a special guest every time from the different countries. And today we will have another Sahaja friend who will be joining to us from Czech Republic. He's from actually Switzerland, and he will be helping us during our meditation with his music, and also we will be listening his Sahaja experience and how he started Sahaja Yoga and what made him to be in Sahaja Yoga for some time, and how he applies Sahaja Yoga in his life. So it always helps actually to listen this experience, different experience, but also who we are all looking the same, exactly the same. Same truth, which is the absolute joy, absolute satisfaction, and also all pervading divine power of the love. So we all are looking the same thing, but with the maybe different seeking it stars, but at the end, we all come together in the same place. And his name is Rickard. Of course, for him, it will be morning. And I was actually waiting for him to join. So I think he's still doing his technical setup. We already have done. I don't know what happened, but we will start for the meditation till he joins the meeting. And so we will welcome him when he joins the meeting, and we will be listening his music and also, as I told, his Sahaja experience. And so let's start for our meditation. And as we always say, let's sit on the wherever you are. I like to sit on the Mother Earth, on the floor, and wherever you feel comfortable, please choose your place, either sofa or chair or on the floor. And if your candle is on, I have another small altar, but as you've seen on my altar like this, you can put candle on. And if you have Shri Mataji's picture, it always helps for our meditation. So yeah, let's start. I have one candle in front of me. I have another altar. And because as you know, the fire element really helps for us to clear out. And the fire, as you know, it destroys. But in Sahaja Yoga, after our realization, always purifies after this destroy all the impure things within us, and later of course it purifies everything within us. So that's why we use the element of the fire element. And yeah, let's start for our meditation, and we can raise our kundalini with our attention. Always please try to do with your attention that you can feel your kundalini 3 times. We will raise our kundalini. And we will give a bow down ourselves 7 times with attention. If you do with your attention, you really feel you are bringing your own energy, and you really feel that you are carrying around you like as a protection. And when we were raising our kundalini, I have seen already our special guest join, Rickard. As the plan, we will go through the plan because I requested Rickard to help our meditation with his leading. He will be leading actually for our meditation, but let's welcome him first. Rickard, good morning. Do you able to hear us, Rickard? Your microphone is off, Rickard. If you can, please turn it on. Okay, so if you don't mind, just I will quickly give a call to him. I think he might have a little problem. Rickard, are you able to hear us? Okay. Yeah, I really apologize. I will give a quickly call him. Okay, thank you so much for waiting. Rickard is joining with his setup. We already set up. I think there was a little problem with him. We really apologize for that, but he will be soon coming during our meditation. He will be helping us with the music. Okay, we raised already our Kundalini. Let's continue for our meditation. I will close my video. If your candle is on, please look at the candle without thinking. Just watch it. Both hands are open on the lap. And we can look at the Srimataji's picture. And you can look at on the screen, there is Srimataji's picture also if you don't have your altar. And we are looking at her bindi, which is the red dot, without thinking, just watch it. In between, if any thoughts are coming, just watch it as you are watching the cars in front of you, which are passing. Slowly we can close our eyes. And let's take a few deep breaths to bring our attention inside. Our right hand is on our heart chakra. In the same time, our attention is on this chakra. As we know, our spirit is in our heart. Once we become the spirit, once we get connected with our spirit, and we get the absolute joy, absolute satisfaction without any attachments. without any fear. Let's try to bring our attention on our heart and our spirit. And try to feel your heart when your hand is on it. We will say with full heart, O Mother, by your grace, I am the pure spirit. Please say with full heart and without analyzing it. Mother Kundalini, by your grace, I am not this body, not these thoughts, not this anger, not these conditionings, not these expectations, and not this ego. I am just a pure spirit. Oh Mother, please make me the spirit. Please make me to connect with my spirit. Please let me to see the beauty in everything with my spirit without any conditionings. Slowly we will bring our attention on the first chakra, which is the Muladhara. In the same time, our both hands on the floor. If you are sitting on the chair, you can put both hands towards the Mother Earth. Attention is on the first chakra. Let's say from the heart without thinking. O Mother, by your grace, I am innocent. Very humble way. Please say a few times. Mother Kundalini, by your grace, I am innocent. Please establish my innocence, wisdom, the joy, purity, and the divine discretion in me. Please remove all the impure desires from my first chakra. We can bring both hands on the lap. Our left hand is on the lower abdomen, which is on the right side. This is our right Svadhisthana chakra. Attention is on this chakra. Say with full confidence and with the desire, Mother Kundalini, please establish the pure attention in me. Please remove all my angers towards everyone and everything and establish only the pure attention in me. So that we can bring our left hand on the upper abdomen, which is on the right. This is our right Navi chakra. Please press slightly. If your thoughts are disturbing you, please say yourself, not now. Please remember the past is gone. We can't do anything. And the future is not exists yet. The reality is the present. Our attention is on the right navi. We will say from the heart, Mother Kundalini, please establish the divine dignity in me. Please establish my satisfaction in my material life. Slowly we can bring our left hand on the right heart, which is on our right chest. Attention is on this chakra. Mother Kundalini, please establish the righteousness in my heart. Please don't let me to take over responsibility in my life. We can bring back our hand on the lap. Our right hand is on the center heart between the two chests. We can put our left hand on top of it. We will take a few deep breaths with our attention. Mother Kundalini, please remove all the fears and worries from my heart. Please establish the confidence into my heart without any fear. We can bring back our both hands on the lap. Our right hand is on the left shoulder. This is our left Vishuddhi chakra. And please turn your head towards the right side, towards your shoulder. Without thinking the pause, we will say from the heart, Mother Kundalini, by your grace, I am not guilty for anything. Please say several times without thinking the pause. And remember, the pause is a myth. We can't do anything. Very humble way, we will say one more time, O Mother, by your grace, I am not guilty for anything. If I am the pure spirit, how can I be guilty? Slowly we can bring back our hand on the lap. We will bring our attention on the center agya, which is our forehead. Please put your right hand on the forehead. We can bend our head as much as front. Attention is on this chakra. From the heart, we will say, O Mother, I forgive everyone, including myself. No need to count whom to forgive or what to forgive. No need to remember it. Please try to say from your heart, I forgive everyone, including myself. I forgive. I forgive. Mother Kundalini, please make me able to forgive everyone, including myself, with my heart. Please make me able to forgive everyone and myself with my heart. And I forgive. Slowly we can bring our attention on the Sahasrara, which is on the top of the head, our fontanel bone area. And you can bring your hand on the Sahasrara. We are pressing with the center of the palm. Our hand will turn to clockwise. The fingers are straight. We will say from the heart, without any doubt and thoughts. Mother Kundalini, please establish my self-realization. Let's say one more time from the heart, with the desire, with the pure desire. Mother Kundalini, please establish my self-realization. We can bring back our hand on the lap. Oh Mother, please establish the absolute knowledge of divine in me without any doubts. For a few minutes, please try to feel the joy of silence in you without any doubt, without thinking. Try to make silence yourself without any thoughts. Slowly we can open our eyes. And I will welcome again Rickard to our meeting. Good morning, Rickard. Now we can see you now. Rickard, please, you can do, I did unmute for you. Please, can, okay. Okay, yes, we can hear you now. Good morning, Rickard. Welcome to our meeting.
Finally, we are connected.
Yes, finally, yeah. I'm sorry about it. I don't know what happened, but you are here right now. No worries, please.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Your voice is coming a little lower, Rickard. I don't know why.
Sorry, can you say again?
Your voice is lower. Could you please raise your system? I mean, I don't know. Are you using microphone or you are using your...
Better now?
Yes, wonderful. Okay.
Oh, great.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay.
Give me a second. I'll just turn off. I have a screen reader on my computer, so I'll just turn that off and then we're ready.
Alt tab, post to D alt tab, zoom meeting, alt tab, post to D tab, zoom tab. Jet A, W, jaw 17, enter. Jaws tab, it's no window of the meeting. Portrait of the meeting. It's no zoom, it's no window of zoom, enter. Window method of zoom, jaws dialog, add with map, okay, enter.
So.
Okay. Ready?
Now it should be fine.
Wonderful. Your voice is coming very well. Thank you so much. So, Rickard, welcome. I know you are from Switzerland and you live in Czech Republic, but of course, our friends, they would like to hear more about you. And so I will hand over to you and how you started Sahaja Yoga. Before we start music, please introduce yourself to our dear friends.
Thank you very much. it's quite common to mix up Switzerland and Sweden. So I don't blame you for that, but I'm from Sweden. So thank you for inviting me for this session. I hope that you are nicely enjoying the silence in your meditation. So my name is Rickard. That's a Swedish pronunciation, CK. And I live in Czech Republic. And since 5 years back, I work, we talk today about speakers. I work as a motivational speaker. Now in these times, you do everything online, of course, which is a wonderful way of reaching out and connecting with each other. So this field is huge. There are lots of people doing it and people talk about different things. It's a wonderful thing to be able to bring the meditation into this. And of course, we have different experiences of meditating. Some of us might have done it for a longer time, and some of us are new. But that's not so important. What is important is the experience or the experiences. So I'd like to share some of mine with you. And when we meditate, we talk about sometimes obstacles. So we have them within. And sometimes it appears as if they are on the outside. So I'll start my story. We go back in time, quite far back in time. This is 1996. At this time, I was younger, and I was definitely seeking. It was difficult to accept everything without something more, something that was missing. And sometimes we take to extremes, which was in my case. I was tested, pushing limits, looking for the kicks. Up north in Sweden, in a small town, 17 years old, I woke up lying on a floor in a school dormitory. Face down. My eyes were open, but I couldn't see anything. So I was lying there and I was thinking what had just happened. This room was completely filled with smoke and it was still burning there. All the windows and the doors had been thrown out by this force that had been released. So I was lying there and I was trying to take in what had just happened. Now, as we say, in extreme situations like this, sometimes we do things that is beyond. We manage situations, extreme situations as human beings that we normally can't. This was something fun, that is something that young people do. We wanted to try it out. What was it that I had made? My friends had naturally left the room. So, as I said, a dramatic story. It was an explosion that just happened. I knew that I couldn't see anything. I knew that my right hand was gone. But somehow I was able to stay awake I didn't lose conscience. And something within me made it possible to somehow deal with this situation that day. And I waited until help arrived. Now, 2 weeks later, I woke up in a hospital bed. So normally I tell my story that I was covered with bandages from top to toes. And I was 17 years old. I didn't see anything at that time. And I was supposed to find my way back to life again. And of course, we can't see anything in a moment like this. I'm talking about also the view of life, or to find a way back to life. So then you reach a point where you have to decide. You have to decide whether you'll stay in that bed and do nothing about it, or if you will start. You will start somewhere. Even you don't know anything, you have to start. And as you can see, I'm sitting and talking to you here now. So I did start that day. And a lot of people, it's easy to say, no, it's not possible. You can't do it. Just to get out of that bed. But there was something else telling me to go on, telling me to get up. This voice was not from my head. And as we say in the meditation, we put attention to the heart. And as we know, maybe to different extents, we might experience that. When we talk about the self. So the self, me, my true self, stood up slowly. It took time. But that self, the spirit, it couldn't give up. The head gave up. But the heart kept going on. And eventually the head started listening to the heart. It had no choice. In this process, or in these experiences, people around you, they say, they see the limitations. And that's the easy thing. That's natural if you listen to the head or your mind. Because the mind does not know what is limitless. It's important to aim for something. If we meditate, we aim for something. The self, the spirit, which is limitless. And that expresses in life naturally. When I step outside today, I used to say that I see around 15% with one eye. And then you might think that that might be difficult. It can be difficult. It changes, for sure. It changes a lot of things in your life. But when your attention goes within, if you allow yourself to grow into that into yourself, things become very different. So you don't see the obstacles, you see the way around them. And in this field that I'm working in, people, they talk about you should have a mindset. And today I invite you all to leave your mindset. And we go into our heart set. And like this, I was finding my way around the obstacles that I was facing back then. And I started aiming. And I was aiming very high. I was aiming so high that it seemed that I was in my own little bubble. I was in a dream, and I didn't realize what had happened, really. What was the situation? So rather than encouraging me, people would try to, as you say, bring you down to earth, bring you down to the ground, which was not needed. I knew very well the situation I was in. But just because of that, just because of the limitations, you have to aim high. You aim to the sky and you crash land in the trees or something like this. I'd like to mention also something that is an obstacle sometimes for us in life is we might be afraid of losing things. We hold on to different things. And yes, through the meditation, we are able to let go. Slowly we grow in this process, and we can let go bit by bit. And of course, that increases this experience of the self. My experience was that there is something good about losing things. We say that we lose things, but then what do we have to lose? So yes, I say that it's good to lose everything. But what is good about that? What's positive about losing everything? Well, you say, okay, I have nothing left. Nothing is. So then normally we say, well, then nothing has a meaning. Of course, we cannot lose ourselves unless we choose to do that. But one thing that we lose, which is very good, if we lose everything, that's fear. Maybe fear of losing. So I still carry that experience with me today, that I have nothing to lose. Sometimes I feel that I have, but I come back to that feeling, that experience that there is nothing to lose. So that was and is my experience still today. And then you don't have to say, no, I won't do it because it might not work. Or you don't say, no, it's too much at stake, or it's too much I might lose. So in this sense, you play the game, if we can call it like that, or you start doing things, you try things. So I was there with 3.5 fingers left on one hand, and no hand on the other arm. It was obvious I didn't see. And it came to the point where I was thinking that I should be able to play the guitar again. And of course, people were shaking their heads and said, Well, definitely. It looked like I was dreaming because I was there. I was still in all these bandages. And I was talking about playing the guitar with one hand. But I made my brother to bring a guitar, my father's guitar, and we used a roll of duct tape. And believe it or not, we used this identification card. We have like that system in Sweden for the hospital. And I said that's probably the only time I really used it in the proper sense. So it was very well used. And I remember that I was sitting with the guitar there. And as I explained to you, I didn't have anything left. But there I was sitting with a guitar in my hand. And the fingers, they hurt. Index finger was gone, it was missing. But still I had 3 fingers. I was thinking that I should be able to take a chord. And it took some time and it didn't sound that good. I was trying to put the fingers right, and eventually I was able to take a chord, and I remember that it sounded something like this. Just one chord. But the feeling from that was that I knew that I would do this. This is going to work. So of course, that was a great feeling. Listening to that voice within, coming from the heart, saying, no, just keep going. Saying even that you can give up, but the important thing is to keep going, that you keep going. So like this, I continued playing guitar that day, and I continued with music. So I write music, I compose music, and I like to share some of my songs with you. So I'll start out with a song that I wrote during these times. When we have lockdowns, we have everything going on in the world. And as I have told a part of my story, we face difficulties in different ways, individually or collectively. And this song is about overcoming difficulties, whether it's your own or, as we can see, this global obstacle, we can say, that we're facing today. The song is called Stand Up Straight Again. Common ground, what will come to be? Now it all comes back to you. How you've heard how it's all been said, aiming up high and above, and you find it here, right here now. Who will stand as it comes. You say stronger stands and towers above, softer bends down, freedom in the wind comes back when over, then stand up straight again. Falling down, what will come to be? Calling out all that you know, taking it back to where we all can see, aiming up high and above. You find it here, right here now. Who will stand and face it as it comes? You say stronger stands and towers above, softer bends down, and freedom in the wind then comes back when over, then stand up straight again. I hope the sound is all right.
Yes, Richard, Rickard, sorry, yes, it was wonderful. I mean, you have a beautiful, beautiful voice. And before, of course, before the music is it's your life of your experience. That you share with us. It's an amazing, amazing, incredible experience. I can tell you deal with such a thing. Like, for example, many of us, we are trying to deal with our thoughts, like from past, from the future, but you hold the life with your spirit without any fear. This is incredible. It's an amazing, amazing example for everyone. And I'm sure many of us, or some of us, would like to say something about you and also your music, and I will just hand over to them.
Hey, Rickard, this is Sandeep, and what an inspiring story. Like, I was truly amazed by how you stood up, and your song also reflected so well, because we are all going through this pandemic. Millions of lives have lost, and the whole planet is going through that difficult time. But your story was so inspiring, and I have a question for you. So, you mentioned at the very beginning of your story that you are an inspirational speaker or motivational speaker. So, did it start after you had this episode? Like, did you become a motivational speaker after this episode where you had this accident or explosion, and you came out of it so strong? Did that inspire you to become a motivational speaker? I'm just curious to know.
Yes, I would say yes. Quite quite much later.
Okay.
I was quite young. I was 17 when this happened to me.
Correct.
So, yes.
Yeah, and you so beautifully said that give away your mindset and use your heart, because heart guides you to achieve more. And I salute your spirit. Like, awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mm.
I'm happy you enjoy it.
Thank you.
Okay, is there anyone to ask any question to Rickard or say something?
I always say that there are no strange questions. Feel free to ask anything.
Tack så mycket, Rickard. Jag är Saila from Finland, but I live here in the area.
Nice.
I just had to say a few words in Swedish.
Yeah, that's nice to hear. Thank you.
So thank you so much. I would just also like to hear how did you come to Sahaja Yoga after that experience?
Yeah.
The tragic experience.
Yeah. You know, it's a good question, and I wanted to come to that also. I dare to say that the whole experience, we say a tragical experience, and yes, it was. But then the outcome of that, I say myself, is that I came to Sahaja Yoga, and I would never do that if it didn't happen to me. It gave me an understanding of things that I think I would never have reached. So, like I said, I was 17 at that time, and 6 years later, I actually traveled to India. Me and my brother, we traveled there. I didn't know much about yoga, meditation, these kind of things. I always had a feeling that there is something exists. And from my life before and also the experience of this dramatic event in my life that changed everything, it brought my attention more inside. And then I had experiences, and I said to myself that this must be what people call meditation, maybe just a glimpse of it, yeah. And so my brother, he was more seeking in literature, and he was more, as we say, knowledgeable in that sense of reading, yeah. But we traveled to India, and that was probably the best thing that we ever did. And that as well changed many things. We stayed there for about 6 months, and we traveled around, and I would say the whole country and the whole nation, the culture changed. The heart, it just opened my heart. I remember that. I remember the feeling when I came back home from there, seeking, yes, everywhere around India. And it's funny because I kind of said to myself, I would like to find something genuine. And we looked around, we saw many different things. We met a lot of people, and so to say, people practicing something, but nothing felt real or genuine like that. So we spent half a year in India, and we didn't find anything real. So we traveled back to Sweden after that with a change of heart, I would say. Things were, for me, as I remember, very clear. I suddenly had clear direction in my life. It was a bit, I would say it was quite not clear before that. I came back home and I spoke to my brother and I said, let's find something where they don't charge money, because that feels good. It feels right. My brother called me back up and said, hi, I've got this number. There's this guy having courses downtown. Give him a call. And so I did. I picked up the phone and I spoke to this Sahaja Yogi for 1 hour. We talked about everything, and then I went for the program. And that's that's how I came to Sahaja Yoga. After looking around a little bit, I came back to my hometown, and it was all there, just waiting. Shrimata, the whole experience was there. So that's how I came.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing that to all of us.
Thank you.
Rickard, I would like to say also one more thing. You are such an amazing, I can tell, inspiring person, that how we all become detached with all the things. And so you, I mean, of course, you are very, your example is, of course, is amazing. It's not like everyone has, or many people have this experience, but it is a very inspiring. It really helps for everyone, actually, how to become detached with everything, and how to become in the present. And you did it. And this is an incredible story. And I really, as Sandeep said, I really salute you. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful. And I know that when we were speaking earlier, also before this meeting started, I know you are such a joyful person, and I really admired. So this is wonderful. I mean, it is a privilege to have you today in the meeting, actually. And so, Rickard, if it is okay with you, I would like to share one video that you share with me with your music. And it's a beautiful video. So, and then we will continue again.
Please do so.
Okay, thank you.
Take your time. The matters that be, the same I own is mine. Taken in the day, you can feel alive. Breaking up from place to face whenever they say why. just waiting to come out. The feeling was lost, but now it's found. Coming down to see you, the friend that you call love, that's giving you a reason to go home. There inside you, just waiting to come out. That feeling once was lost, but now it's found. Coming down to see you, the friend that you call love, has given you a reason to go home. Yeah.
Thank you, Persson.
Okay, Rickard. Wonderful. It's a beautiful video. I listened many times when you sent it to me. Yeah, it's beautiful. Very nice. I just checked the time. I know, Rickard, you prepare one more piece for us that you would like to. I requested you to play. So whenever you are ready, could you please play one more piece before we say goodbye to each other?
Yeah, I'd like to share. It's just a few more words before that. So
Please do it.
thank you. So it looks great when you overcome difficulties like this, and you know, we find people inspiring us in many ways. There are lots of people dealing with these things, and they do reach. We say they do reach beyond. In my case, yes, I can say that. Yes, I did, and I am going around many obstacles in life. But it doesn't mean that I'm not grumpy some days, you know. So of course, it's just that my situation is different, and maybe sometimes we can say that maybe it's just it just shows. It's more obvious. We say the obstacle that comes is more obvious. It's more clear. Okay, this is difficult, and how are you going to do it? Well, if you step outside and you can't see anything, it's obvious. Well, that's difficult. But that's not the point. It doesn't matter whether it's a situation like mine or if it's yours. It's just, you know, the world, we approach the world, or as we say, the world is coming to us, or how we see it. And then we have to deal with things. Depending on how difficult it is how we approach it. With what? With the mind? Yes, to some point. And then, as we talked about it before, the heart. So when we go into meditation, we might, like I said to you before, we might do this in different extents, or different, as we might say, levels, or the experience is different. But the important thing is that you do that. When you reach that silence, sometimes we have to, as in my case, many times I just have to let go, accept the situation. I have no idea where I am. How will I find my way back home? Time is running late. I missed the bus. Tomorrow I was supposed to go there and there, do this and that, and all these things. It's normal. We live in this society, and all these things are going on. We're planning. Sometimes everything is falling apart. And that's the best moment to go into meditation. So when I go outside and something happens, the plan is changed, yeah. I had an idea that I would reach there. It's raining, it's cold, I'm getting wet, I'm starting to feel grumpy. But then I remind myself, wait. What's happening? Where am I? Am I right here? Or am I trying to be at home and I'm still not at home? And in these ways, it's a good thing to remind yourself. And then sometimes you feel the joy, no matter in what situation you are in, when your attention goes inside like that. I've had hailstorms and I'm late to work. I didn't even reach to my work. I was teaching in a place. I was teaching English. I was walking on the highway, wrong direction, with no pavements. And there was a hailstorm. And in that moment, you normally would say, oh, why is this happening to me? With your attention inside, you feel, wow, this is great. It's crazy. And then let's see where I will end up. Maybe a little bit crazy, but anyway, you can feel like that. And then I always kind of conclude by saying that I feel good because of this or that, something that we have in our mind. I got this, so I feel good. And yes, we do. It's nice to achieve things in life in the outside sense. But the meditation is all about just that superb feeling beyond good. What you say is good for you, and I like this or that. And now with that feeling inside, you step outside and you face the world, you face all the other people out there. I'd say that's the meaning. That's what we're supposed to do. And then we can reach out. Somebody's there. There's always somebody that needs your hand, your attention. And your feet will be very light on the ground if you keep this in. I say mind, but we should say heart. So I was explaining before that today everything is online and we do live streaming like this. And we might have obstacles with technical things. Or as I was explaining to my dear sister before, that there might be the neighbors. I will sing you the last song, and we'll see if the neighbor will join in with hitting the radiators. Sometimes it happens, but I think it should be okay.
Rickard, our pure attention is with you. Do not worry, please. So I'm sure they will enjoy too.
Yeah. Let's say they do.
Yes.
So this song is called Silence. I'd like to invite you into this silence. No matter where we are, we say, in life, what we are facing, what's happening, what has happened, or what we think will happen, we can just leave it for a while. We'll deal with all these things anyway later on. So where you are sitting right now, let's just leave all the thoughts and all the feelings there. Let them wait outside. That there's a waiting room for all the thoughts and feelings. they can nicely wait there. And you sit comfortably. Put attention to your heart, to yourself, your true self, what you really are. Let go of everything else. It's not that important. Have you heard the silent night? The earth is always singing praises on the morning light, even before morning. The whole world is singing on its beauty all day long. And even the quiet dark, but silence is a song. Weep not for the day of grace, for the heavens are not weeping. Roses, they are reddening. They are even blooming. The whole world is singing on its beauty all day long. And even the quiet dark, but silence is a song. But silence is a song. But silence is a song.
Oh, beautiful, 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 Rickard. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Rickard, before we say goodbye to each other, and I would like to read, many people, they wrote beautiful things for you.
Oh,
And,
wonderful.
yeah, I would like to read for you.
Yes.
And yeah, Sandeep, who talked at the very beginning, who is one of our dear friend, he already told, but I would like to say again, I would like to read it. Salute, salute to your spirit. And another one, another friend, dear friend, thank you so much. And really enjoyed, beautiful experience. Wow, amazing performance. Your voice can touch people's soul. What an incredible story. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful music with us today. And the last one is very nice to say it, everything can wait. So these are for you, Rickard. And thank you so much, really.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me, and thank you for listening. I'm very happy to hear that people enjoyed it.
Yeah, this is actually, I would like to say, incredible night. I think I feel from my heart, and everyone felt, I believe, in their heart. So it's a amazing experience, and you are very amazing example for everyone who is dealing with the little thing in their mind, in our mind, and who are not able to come out from that, all the attachments, fears, and giving up things in their life, in our life. I think everyone will remember you. Everyone will remember you tonight, what your experience and how you did it and how you are in the present. So I believe it will be very effective for everyone's in their mind, in their heart. And how you say, leave your mindset and go in your heart set.
Yes,
really amazing. Yeah, I think I will also will remember always like a mantra.
I'm happy to hear that. It's something that I also point out is that we always, we share our stories or experiences, and something that I think is very important. It's not about how good you are, what you think about yourself. It's about what you can do to help anyone around you or this whole world that we live in. Sometimes we might hesitate because we say, no, I can't do that. I'm not good enough. Or, well, I'm not like that. Or people say, yeah, Rickard, you are great. I would never be able to do that. But that's not the truth. And we say that we put attention to the heart, and we use the word, the spirit or the self, Atman. What is that? That's all the same. And it's beyond the mind. It's beyond what you think about yourself. That's not it. It's that absolute feeling. So for sure, that's what we are.
I think you are such a wonderful example. You are the real spirit. You really connected with your spirit, how you become so detached with everything. It's incredible. So yeah, I salute you. Satish, my husband is
Thank
here.
You so much, Rickard. Really,
thank you.
Enjoyed so much your presence and listening to you, your music, your voice, everything. Like, it's amazing. Yeah, really touched our hearts.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
We will
Thank
be
you.
happy to see you someday.
That would be wonderful. Yes.
Yeah. Wonderful.
And I would like to thank again Satish and Shanoy. They are arranging these wonderful sessions with people like you. Otherwise, I don't think I would have ever even got in touch with a person like you. So really, thanks to this team. They are doing an amazing job. And we get to talk to people like you and get to see your performance and hear your stories. So this is an incredible thing these guys are doing. I'm just commending them. There is a big team out there, and I'm sure you know many of them. But I really thank them also for arranging people like us to get to know you.
Thank you so much, Sandeep.
Wonderful. Thank you.
It's a collective effort, Sandeep. Maybe we are a little bit in the front, it looks like, but it's a definitely collective effort. But it's so nice to hear. Yeah, it's our pleasure to hear. And this is the purpose, actually, to reach, because Sahaja yoga means union in the heart, union with the whole world, and united with the whole world. And we always say for our, we should be to feel part and the parcel of the whole. This is the real experience, actually. Since we are not able to see in the center because, you know, each other because of the COVID, but this is really makes us in the virtual place, but making us really unite, really feeling the yoga. Yoga means, as you know, union. And so for us also is a wonderful joy, is a joy giving and beautiful vibrations, and it really always touches in our heart with all these special guests, Sahaj yogis, and with your attendance. So without you, Sandeep, without other friends' attendance, this collective joy will not come. So thank you so much really for joining and giving time. I know it's almost 11 o'clock, but really, this is our pleasure that you all are always joining to these meetings and enjoying. Without your attendance, this collective effort also will not work. I want to say thank you to you all actually for joining. Thank you so much. So Rickard, again, if you would like to say a few more words before we say good night to each other, because it's a night for us. I know your day just started.
Yes, it's early morning here in Czech Republic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So thank you for listening. And yes, I do. I hope that you'll bring some of this, or let's say, let's stay in that state of this connection with yourself. Please bring that with you wherever you go. Now it's late. Tomorrow you might get up and you continue with your lives. No matter what you face, it'll be fine. And just keep going. Keep your attention within. Listen to that. Listen to that voice from the heart. And then the heart is deciding, and everything works out nicely.
Okay. Very nice. Very well said, Rickard. And the thank you word is not enough, but again, hope you will feel our heart. And
I do. And thank you very much for listening. I'm very happy that you invited me. I'm always happy to share my story, experiences, and so on. To if it helps to bring us together, it's always nice.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And one more time, thank you so much for your time. And
thank you
for your heart, for your all the sharing the experience. And please give our love to your family. And hopefully we will see each other. I know you came one time to YES and with Yuri and Nika, and hopefully we can all come together in one place when the right time
comes. That will be wonderful. Yes.
And then so we can move to meet Sandeep and his family. They live in San Diego. We live in San Francisco, and Yuri and Nika, they live in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And many friends who are attending in this meeting, they live in San Francisco, where I live. And that's Sandeep and his family, his wife Sujata, Ria, the two daughters, they live in San Diego. So we can go to visit Sandeep, right, Sandeep?
Yeah, and actually this virtual world is really helping. Actually, if you see the positive side to it, we get to see so many people that Shana connects us to. And you are in Czechoslovakia, I'm in San Diego, these people are in Bay Area. So it's a small world now, you know, this technology is bringing us closer.
It is, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it is a pleasure to have you all. Okay, then, yeah, it's hard to say goodbye, but I think we will say goodbye to each other. I know it's time, but yeah, lots of love, Rickard, to you and your
See
family.
you, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And please take care, and maybe we'll meet again in this virtual place or in here. Yeah, please keep in touch. Yeah, thanks.
Absolutely.
Again.
Thank
you
you.
so much. Lots of love, and have a good night to you all, my dear friends. Sorry we kept you, but I know you were enjoying. But please remember, tomorrow there is again collective meditation, and But I will see you next week with another special guest. And lots of love to you all. Have a good night.